What else do we got? Oh my, she can do so much. Waking Nightmare? Yeah, because our willpower is so high, we're getting just crazy effects from this stuff. All right, my girl Adira. You're looking at Foreboding. Creates an area that lasts until the start of the Psyker's next turn. All allies within that area gain 4 plus 2 times Psyker Psi rating, which is only 1 right now. Or 2, excuse me, it's 2. So 8% dodge. Their dodge chance cannot be less than the Psyker's per bonus plus willpower bonus percent. Okay. So that'd be 11. Oh wait, no, per and will. Yeah, it'd be 11. Okay. But that'll go up as it can. It's not bad. So it's just a big dodge buff. That's not bad. Only for a turn though, for 2 AP. We could probably buff it down the road. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll do it. We'll do it. That'd be good to start to open with, especially if you have a lot of enemies around us. All right, cool. Great.
Let us not dawdle.
Chat, let us not dawdle. Actually, you know what? You can dawdle. I take that back. Go ahead and dawdle away. Do it live, chat. Do it live. All right, let's go to the Liege's palace and talk to him and see what the hell's going on here. Dawdle is a funny word. It is. Agreed. What's going on here, dude?
Is there money to be made?
Sir, there is always money to be made. What if we want to dawdle? That's fine, dawdle away. Vladam Tokara the Liege, my patience. You remember the way out dismissed. Vladam. What Ozzy put such harsh words into your mouth? You talk like you're an imperial clerk, not one of us. The woman who is standing with her back to you lets out an ostentatious sigh, then her tone changes dramatically. Where's my cargo, Vladam? Alco has it, doesn't he? So that's how you do business with your old friends these days? So you don't remember, then the help will remind you. Guards, escort her out. Hey, Dari, move. The massive guard leans down to the woman and says in a lowered voice, Jay, get going while he's letting you. Go drown your sorrows at the Amasekis and thank your lucky stars you were able to walk out that door. You won't get the chance next time. First an insult and now threats? I see courtesy and tact are no longer a valued commodity on Footfall. Oh well, I'll find myself a better deal. Crystal Cake, have you ever tried a mini Guinness? Are you gonna say something like mini Guinness these nuts or something? I don't. Is that like a small beer? I'm not sure what's going on here. I think I'm getting nutsed. I'm pretty sure it's a D's nut joke. Oh, they said so good. Okay, so what is that? A small beer? Like, I know what a Guinness is. Oh, a mini Guinness is a shot. Oh, no, I've never had one of those. No, I've not had one of those. What is it? Vladam Tokara, Liege of Footfall. Let us please proceed to my office. A spread befitting a visitor of your rank is waiting. Your entourage will be accommodated nearby. Okay. Cohh is so paranoid by chat. I have to be! This is almost as bad as I last went to CohhCarnage. Chat is evil? Yeah, it is. This was almost as bad when I was attacked by mine goblins. Blessed Priat says, Sockon, what's that? It's a convention for fans of the movie Saw. Yeah, it was fun. A little bloodier than I expected, but, you know, it was pretty good. While you were engaged in small talk, you get a chance to take the measure of the Liege Takara. His expression is aloof and focused. His gestures curt and firm, and his speech calm and quiet, as though he's used to people always trying to listen to what he says. Judging by his observant gaze, he's been studying you in turn this whole time. Let's talk business. On behalf of the elite of Footfall Station, I offer you my condolences, Lord von Valancius. We mourn Lady Theodora's loss. We hope this sentiment is taken as a sign of our good intentions and willingness to cooperate. I accept your condolences. He gives you a long look, then says calmly, I'm not versed in the language of the aristocracy, but I do hope that you didn't say anything unsavory. Either way, you've established a certain distance between us, and I will make note of it. Interesting. I'm impressed by your prudence. Your decision to arrive on Footfall incognito without announcing either the death of the previous rogue trader or your own status. It was quite wise. The rumors will spread sooner or later. It's impossible to keep secrets. Something that's known to the thousands of people serving on a void ship. But for now, you're free to reap the benefits of anonymity. I've heard much about your rare acumen, or I should say about the profoundly impressive results you managed to achieve by using it. I've always had a fondness for individuals who can destroy their enemy or gain a powerful ally with just a few well-phrased sentences or precisely issued orders. As you may have noticed, Footfall is currently in a state of crisis, as people would benefit from the patronage of a figure such as yourself. Who was the woman you threw out? A dead woman walking. See, some, however, still call her Jay Hadari, a small-time hustler with big ambitions that will lead her to a sticky end. She is irrelevant, since I'm the one in control of Footfall. I can speak on behalf of its noteworthy residents. We gotta get these lore things up, man. I don't want to miss any lore in this game. I was attacked at the docks. An outrageous stunt, a show of disrespect for both you and me. Sadly, such incidents on Footfall are akin to natural disasters. Impossible to predict or preempt, they simply happen. Many consider Footfall to be a pirate's den, but believe me when I say there's a difference between organized crime and gangs of thugs who have nothing to lose. You were attacked by the latter. The Anvers are a gang of punks who spit on our customs and hierarchy. Even their leader is more akin to an ideologue, a rabble-rouser who calls for people's heads, not a commander. Sooner or later we'll find him and have him strung up. That will likely cool his followers' enthusiasm. Behind his carefully built facade of composure, you sense anger. It appears this man is not used to losing control, but that is exactly what is happening. Why haven't the Anver gangs been dealt with? I've been using all my resources to delay the moment when the station's hit by famine. I haven't gotten around to the Anvers yet. As detrimental as they are, they're no players. When their leader dies, the rest will scatter. Sorry for the loss of your assistant. What? Oh yes, her death was a regrettable development. What's the situation? Xenos raids are growing more frequent, trade is suffering, the fringe worlds are going under. Rumors of atrocities being committed by enemies of humanity are causing excessive panic due to their exotic nature. The core of the Imperium, forces in the Coronis Expanse have departed the sector's border to combat the Xenos threat. There's been no word from them for a while. Then again, with the distance and the current issues with Astropass, not entirely out of the ordinary. Still, we're not yet alone. From several of the worlds hit by Xenos attacks, we received reports by fierce warriors who descended from the sky and entered the fray. The fragmentary accounts lead me to believe that the blessed Adeptus Astartes are operating in the Cronus Expanse, and I await news of their victories with great anticipation. Have there been Xenos attacks on Footfall? No. Attacking Footfall is generally not a particularly reasonable thing to do. Many ships are docked here at any given time, and even the listed weapons on board them would make for a decent fighting force. Not to mention the firepower of our steam merchants have shamefully hidden from the station's custom officials. For us here, Xenos are more of a source of income than a threat. I do not approve of fear of Xenotech. One must know and understand the enemy. I'm convinced your connections with Footfall will allow you to broaden your knowledge and understanding of Xenos considerably. I will see to it your curiosity is satisfied in every way. What sort of patronage do you seek from me? Protection. Not military, but a different kind. You have, of course, already encountered difficulties with warp navigation on your way here. I'm afraid the scopes of these difficulties extends far beyond this area. Reports of disrupted routes and ships vanishing during short jumps are coming in from across the entire sector. Communication with the political sector has been extremely unstable. Of the ships that have dived into the Maw in recent years, none have returned. The last ship that came through the Maw from the other side was struck by a temporal anomaly. The jump took almost 2 decades in real space-time. You've heard of periods of warp instability, including cases where the Maw would become completely inaccessible for navigation for years on end, temporarily cutting off the Cronus expanse from the Imperium. Wow. Damn. 2 decades. And this brings us to our main issue. Footfall is a repair shipyard and a trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves and are largely dependent on incoming shipments, especially food. The station naturally has some reserves, but the supply issues didn't start yesterday. Footfall would be obliged if House von Valancius would assist us by signing a contract for food deliveries. Can't be the only one you've asked for help. Naturally. I tried contacting other rogue traders, but the terms of House Corda would have bled Footfall dry, and as for the esteemed Caligos Winterscale, instead of food shipments from him, I received a transport, the Navica, packed with refugees. I had to send them off to Foulstone. So many extra mouths to feed would have worsened the crisis further. So what are the terms? Delivery of the food shipments from your fertile worlds, Janus, I imagine. I'm quite familiar with that jewel of the Van Valancius Protectorate in exchange for fair payment. I will help Footfall, but not out of the desire for profit. I have no interest in obtaining any favors in kind or becoming your patron, only in saving people's lives. Wow, bro. Such charity is a rare sight in the Coronis expanse. Even figures as powerful as rogue traders do not show it often. Thank you, Lordship. I think we just lost out on a ton of profit. Damn it. I gotta be careful with this stuff. If I keep... Here's the thing. This is Warhammer 40k. This isn't like your traditional RPG. If I just keep being nice to everybody, I probably will not have enough money to buy all the things I want to in this game. I need to be careful with this. We gotta get profit every so often. We're gonna go with this for now. Where does one go to make a few deals on the station? Here. Okay. Cool. Find Octaviana in the establishment called Adeptus Amosecus. The chemical bliss that she offers is refined and possesses a satisfactory degree of purity. Okay. I'm interested in your wares. Furor. Increases the resolve by 2 for each level of Iconoclast, while decreasing all characteristics by 10 until the end of combat? Huh! Why? Okay. Yo, a hex rifle? What is this? A hex rifle? Well, that looks badass. It's a Drukhari weapon. Huh. Mind Scramble, bladed boots. Telepath staff. Precise bolter. Interesting. I love looking at like all the future things we get. A fusion gun. That sounds fun. Dodge reduction 20%. Nice. Wow. These gauntlets grant the wearer a 10% bonus to crit hit. This bonus doubles if the wearer hasn't moved during their turn, which is perfect for Pascal and his weapon. Oh, man. Calibrated heavy stubber. That is basically just a giant machine gun. Storm bolter. Oh, cool. Bazoa patterned sniper rifle. Bane of Sorrow. Two-handed weapon Eldari. Oh, it's a sniper rifle. Red crystal staff. Devastating 12. I think that's probably like one of the best things we could get for our navigator. Huh. Wild. Okay. Do I want to give anything to him? I don't think we need anything to give anything to him right now. Again, I'm kind of waiting to I'm waiting to give stuff to people when I have more profit to actually get stuff. Like, there's just no point. We might as well hang on to it until later. I don't think doing it now will benefit us, in other words. Okay. Let's go. Let's see. What's we doing? I have other questions. What oath were you referring to? Any rogue trader who arrives at the station and docks is considered to be its absolute ruler. Oh, wow. That's cool. But as long as you remain incognito, it will be difficult to for you to use this privilege. I won't abuse my right. And I, in turn, will remember your gracious attitude. Okay. Ligos Winter Scale will be displeased that his demands was encroached upon, and will try to take it back. Huh. Something tells me you used to be a bit of a bandit yourself. You aren't wrong, my path was long and bloody. Many died to make this possible. There's sound logic to having the sharpest mind run the station. Who holds the reins of the Xeno Good Trade? Casbolica Mission, a criminal syndicate. Okay. Blasphemers of impure thought. The cold trade is a shameful encroachment on the privileges of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Okay. So I think we're good. The only kind of big thing we got here is that we need to get food from Janice. Oh, wait for the complete... Okay. So I think at this point... Apply for... Yeah. Okay. Look around here still, of course. But I think we're going to go to the other part of... Oh. Lord Captain, I'm pleased to report the inspections have been completed and all identified system failures have been resolved. The void ship is ready to depart Footfall. Great. Okay. So now we meet with everyone on the bridge. But before we do that, we're going to like do everything we can here. I think you just messed up in the Xeno Good Trade is heretical. I'm not doing Xeno Good Trade. Oh. Bastian Corda. Uh-oh. Noble sir, a minute of your time, if you please. I am Bastian in Derama Bastal Corda, youngest cousin of House Corda, envoy of Incendia Bastal Corda, rogue trader of the Coronis Expanse by the grace of the Most Holy Emperor. Okay. Corda. These are some of the most influential rogue traders in the Coronis Expanse, but not on Footfall. Something tells me we're about to hear a most curious offer. What did you want to... I'm not going to do either of this yet. What did you wish to speak with me about? A matter of the utmost delicacy. You see, you've been to the residence of the Liege. Vladim's almost certainly appealed for you for assistance in the arrangement of shipments to Footfall. The Von Valencia's protectorate is famed for the abundance of its main agri-world Janus. It would be odd for him not to seize such an opportunity when Footfall's on the verge of famine. However, the Corda dynasty pursues its own interests on Footfall. We've already announced our terms to the Liege, but he is stalling. I imagine in hopes of getting a better offer from you. The Corda dynasty believes that cooperation would be preferable for both rogue trader houses. If you refuse Vladim, thereby forcing him to agree to a deal with us, the Corda dynasty can promise you a share of the profits from the future contract, as well as certain other prerequisites everyone benefits. Behind your spile, Master Bastion, teal shadows swirl. Others may not see them, but your worry cannot escape my eye. What are you afraid of? Your house's rash of these negotiations prove fruitless, or the house wrath of House Von Valencius? Oh no! They're coming again. Brother's the one who came before. I just don't get it. Do they all have a death wish? I appreciate your warning, Adira. What? Bastion stares at you in surprise and turns around. Man, it's good to have her along, man. Oh!
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Wow, that's a lot.
You will fall.
Okay. We need to put at least 3 near Cohh. Okay. Just to reiterate and make absolutely sure I'm understanding this properly, 1 stack of tactical advantage for every 5 momentum gained by Master Tactician. Okay. Okay. And then that tied with this. Plus 4 resolve if there are 3 or more characters in a 3-cell radius. Okay. So we can actually put Cassie over here. All right, cool. Great. We just got to kind of keep everyone hanging out here. All right. So we can Air of Authority, which we should probably be doing all the time for our stacks now. We'll get that on Argenta.
Who if not me?
I wonder if I can do that on myself. Anyway. This. Great. Okay, get her buffed up. Alright, for our girl, we can do all sorts of stuff now. First, we're going to do this on you. We also got to put down our regions. So the enemy is going to be going a lot before him, so we're going to go ahead and do this on him.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Our secondary thing here gains cover efficiency and dodge and damage reduction. That over there.
Me? If you insist, Lord
Actually, I
Captain.
probably should have put that on her. That's fine. And then these guys are going to get range damage, overpen, and crit hit chance. So we'll switch
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Argenta and Cohh. All right, cool. Let's move all of you here. God damn it! I hate when that ability bugs. That is like such a good ability. Let's try it again, maybe. Here. Ah! Okay. It's fine. Are we getting resists? No, we're not even getting resists. It's just broken. It's just broken. Oh my god, dude. That like invalidates this character. All right, let's see if we can pull this guy like over here. Oh, that's not what I meant, but okay. Oh, try reloading the game. Let's see if reloading actually does anything. I'm curious about this. Let's see if it is something we can load out of. Or if it's just like, I don't know, like if this bug is something that randomly occurs or if it's like an issue with the location. Maybe it like never works here. Let's see.
Keep your wits about you.
We're going to save here.
I'll make an example out of you.
Okay.
The Emperor is with us!
It's going to be interesting if this fixes it. I'm not expecting much. Okay.
I'll see to it personally.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh. Okay. So does anyone know? Is it just everywhere?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh. It worked on that guy. Just that guy, apparently. Is there something that enemies can do to make it so the targets move even if they're stunned or immobilized? Okay. Maybe the ability hates stairs? Let's test it. It does seem to happen more when the ability is on different levels. Based on the maps, there's certain locations when it doesn't register and it just doesn't work on anyone. Okay. Man, I really hope they pot fix this quick. This is like literally the point of this character's build. To have it just not work randomly is incredibly not good. This almost makes me want to just stop playing and wait for a patch.
Your arrogance will be your
Try on this side.
downfall. On it. I'll make it happen.
Is this until the end of combat? Yeah, great. Oh! Okay. So, it seems to be based on where she is. Not where... Huh. That's weird.
Me?
That's really
If you
weird.
insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may, taste the navigator's might. I'm not accustomed. Now go clad in scarlet.
That's why it's so important when it works. She just took out like 7 people. Okay. Let's move her up to here.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
It could be that she needs to see them. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. Notch of purpose works through cover. Point of curiosity doesn't. You need line of sight. Well, it shows the icon over everyone's head, which I think is where a lot of the confusion is. I think that's so in other words, I should always notch first, maybe? So wait, maybe this isn't a bug. Maybe the bug is that it's improperly showing who's affected by it. So any time somebody is in cover, they can't get pulled. But see, that doesn't make sense because the whole point is that it's supposed to pull people out of cover. It doesn't say anything about it not working in cover. Nothing here says anything about it not working in cover. So I don't know. I don't know, man. That still doesn't really click. That still doesn't really click. Damn.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. Anything else? On it.
Cool.